The year was 1788. Two American political figures debate about ratifying the Constitution. Introducing Finnegan Fleming, the Federalist. Opposed to Augustus Franklin, the Anti-Federalist. And so our story begins.
Yeah!
Yeah!
Oh yeah! You go, man.
I am here today so I can inform you of the greatness that can be our country under this new Constitution.
My fellow citizens, I am present here today to persuade you on why the Constitution is wrong.
Our time in this world is too short. We must live amongst each other, and order must be installed so we can live in unity and peace.
I disagree, for the Constitution will put us under the same rule that we were under in Britain.
Why would someone such as Alexander Hamilton not be for the people?
And why would someone such as Thomas Jefferson not support it?
Jefferson is a believer in rebellion, and rebellion brings about change. But it is not fair to assume that just because rebellion brings about change, that you can't have a proper government. The government described in the Constitution is one that listens to the people, not forgoes the word of everyone.
Well, Jefferson is also for the people, because he believes that our rights will be restricted if the government becomes a strong, centralized one.
And Alexander Hamilton is known for his time supporting and fighting for the American people during the American Revolutionary War. And under the Articles of Confederation, Hamilton knows what a weak government system looks like, and he knows we need a constitutional convention.
Well, I support the lower class. The Constitution is basically trying to cut off the lower wage class. People such as farmers and others who are in debt are the real ones affected by the Constitution.
These low-class people you speak of are just uninformed, and I don't blame them. I grew up as a farmer, tending my father's land. I know the trade, and if I was in their position, I'd be a little scared too. But with what I know now, the ratification of this new Constitution is definitely the way we should be going.
If we push to pass this Constitution, then there will be rebellion after rebellion, and people will lose their God-given rights because there's nothing in this documentation speaking of what freedoms the government gives us.
But Sir Franklin, there is in the works a Bill of Rights, and it discusses our freedoms as citizens. The people discussing the creation of this Constitution have been working very hard to bring compromises to the document, and the addition of the Bill of Rights is definitely a step in the right direction to get more people on board.
This economic aristocracy has been radicalized to the point of no return. The Constitution will only further push the common Joe lower down, and the House of Representatives will leave us with a group of selfish aristocrats who only care about their economic status and personal gain when ratifying new amendments.
We are just going to have to trust these people in doing the best they can for our country. They want us to succeed just as much as everyone else does.
We understand that we need a point of power, but the ideology of a centralized government is what we just escaped from. I believe that a state government would be more beneficial and lucrative in our society on a daily basis.
But with state-controlled government, we can't give proper control to anyone, and the stronger states will be more powerful. And with the more powerful leadership of the great George Washington, our country could be even more powerful than our forefathers.
Meet your undying optimism.
Boo! You stink!
See, they're booing at you.
They're booing at you, Mr. Franklin.
Yeah! Put on paper!
Get off the stage!
Boo!
Boo!
What was that for? That's what you get, little government baby.
You know what, Mr. Franklin? Say hello to my little friend. Wait, this isn't from the 1700s.
You darn Yankee!
You think you and your militia are going to be able to stop the government?
You'll never catch me.
Get back here, Franklin. It's over, Franklin.